Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Well, I stopped back into my FFL to take that 6-hour P320 M17 back, and he gave me another one to review, which is like, wow, okay. So he's got a couple more there that I'm going to be bringing back and doing some reviews and some shooting with. But this time, it's a new Glock. As you see in the picture, this is the new Glock 48. So let's open this box and see what you get with the Glock 48. Well, looks like a Glock box. Only got 2 magazines with it though. What's up with that? What's up with that, Glock? All your other guns, you get 3 magazines. With this one, you get 2. Why you only get 2? Well, you get this thing they call a load assist. Always hated them myself. Those always go to the side. But with this, you get 2 10-round magazines, which so it's 10 plus 1. This is in direct competition with a couple other pistols out there that'll single stack pistols that hold 10 rounds. Hence the P365. But this is Glock's offering. It's got a nice silver finish to it. I kind of like the contrast. I don't know if I would own one or not, but this is a nice little pistol. Very thin, very streamlined, very easy to conceal. This is the 48. They also have the 43X, which is the same height but a shorter barrel length like the standard 43. So those that carry Glocks, well, you know which ones I'm talking about. It does not have ambidextrous controls like the Gen 5 models do. It does, however, have the Gen 5 internals, which we will look at in a little more detailed review. But this is the new Glock 48. I do have my hands on one, and this one will be returned and be put back on the shelf for sale to a lucky buyer that will want this firearm to carry and or shoot with. So put this away for right now, and we'll get back out for a little more detailed review. Well, welcome back for a little bit more of a detailed review. Well, here we go. I'm going to read some stuff off of the website about this firearm and just share it with you. The length overall is 7.28 inches, which is variable. The slide length is 6.85 inches. The overall width is 1.10 inch, 1.10. Slide width is 0.87 inch, which is, that's quite thin. That's very thin. The overall height, including magazine, is 5.04 inches. Line of sight is 5.4 inches. Trigger distance, from here to the trigger, is 2.64 inches. They do not have a weight for this. So I'm going to dig out some scales I have, which I have not had out for a long time. And we're going to see what this weighs. We're going to go with ounces. So we're going to get my little scale out here. We're going to tare it. And we're going to put this on with an empty magazine. 1 pound, 4.7 ounces, which is actually kind of light. That's kind of light. That is with an empty magazine. With a full magazine, you're going to expect to weigh a little more, but it's also going to balance the firearm out a little bit as it does. Let me get the scale out of here. We're going to go over this firearm. It does have a silver DLC coating, which I actually do like the contrast between the black and the silver. I did see where they were offering one with a black slide, but if I were to purchase this firearm, I think I would leave it with the silver slide just for the contrast. The frame is the same length as the 43X, but just with a longer slide. So just to give you a little bit of a longer sight radius. It does come with the dreaded gold post Glock sights, the plastic sights. But from my understanding, the Glock 43 sights will fit this without a problem as far as the width and the attachment. It is a nice pistol. It does have front cocking serrations, which do have, they've got a bit of a bite to them. And the rear cocking serrations. It does cock very easily, so those with weak hands can cock this firearm with no problem. So just like every other Glock, we are empty there. It does not have had a round fired through it. You pull the trigger, take down pins, take it apart, and we have the standard Glock internals, dual captured recoil spring, polymer rod, standard barrel. I don't think this is the next gen barrel. I have not read anything about that being the next gen barrel as far as the actual barrel that has rifling in it. So this has probably still got the polygonal, if that's how you say, polygonal rifling in the barrel. Just standard Glock internals. You know, Glock is kind of boring, but they are consistent. They are very consistent in what they make. Now, the trigger mechanism in it, you can see that is more of the Gen 5 style sear there. The ejector. It's kind of, you know, like every other Glock, it's got nice finish, nice fit. They serve their purpose. They definitely serve their purpose. I actually shoot a Glock 35 40 caliber Gen 4 in USPSA shooting. It has had a lot of work done to it, but it is a very, very, very nice gun. I do like it a lot. The slimline feature of it is very handleable. I mean, I've got some meat hooks for hands. I've got extra large hands. And I can still grip this without my pinky going over the edge of the frame. So reloading will not be an issue. The magazine release is ambidextrous, as are all other Glocks that I have encountered. I have not personally seen too many Gen 1 or Gen 2 Glocks, so I don't know if that's reversible or not, but the Gen 3 to 5 plus, 5 plus, being the 19X and the Glock 45, and now this one. The texturing on the grip is quite mild. I'm not sure I like that texturing very much. These Glock 43Xs and 48s do not come with alternative back straps, so it is what it is. They did take away the front finger grooves, which I really do like them taking that away. I did not care for the front finger grooves at all. The magazines are dedicated to this firearm. You cannot use any other Glock magazine in this firearm, so the Glock 43 magazine will not fit. These are dedicated. I did look online for extra ones to see what they would cost, and they're only taking pre-sale orders right now. They are not in stock anywhere that I could personally find. But this is a 10+1 configuration. The trigger on this, I actually like a lot better. It seems to be less mushy, at least on this particular model. It seems to be a lot less mushy and come up to a wall before it fires. And it's got a nice smooth reset. I mean, I don't know what they've done to this because all the internals look exactly the same. but that's a lot different trigger than I'm used to with all the other Glocks that I've encountered. So good job on that one, Glock. But I just wanted to share this with you. I know there's a lot of other reviews about this firearm out there. I really like that silver finish. The front cocking serrations, I could do without. I'm not a press checker. You know, if anything, I'm going to grab it back here and keep my hand away from that muzzle. But some people do. Some people like to press check those firearms. That's fine. You know, if you do, you do. So I would just want to share my first impression of the Glock 48. I am going to get to take it out and do a little bit of range time with it. So the range time will follow this portion of the video. So thank you very much for watching this so far. And hold on. Pew pew time, my pupils.